Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Prep World. And in today's video, I am going to teach you that how you can actually make your essay go from a band 6 to band 8.5 or 9. Now, what is the very basic difference between an essay which is scoring band 6 or 7 but an essay which is scoring an 8.5 or 9 band? Well, the difference counts in the fact that the use of vocabulary is amazing and top-notch. For example, a band 6 essay or a band 7 essay will be good in grammar, will be good in cohesion and structure, but a band 8.5 or 9 essay will be amazing and really top-notch with their vocabulary. For example, instead of using the word bad, you can use the word detrimental, or instead of using the word big, you can use the word massive, right? So these kinds of words where you add on to the synonyms which are really reflecting into the eyes of an examiner during your IELTS paper, these are the words that can actually make and break your essay. You also have to remember that it's not that always you have to use really fancy words, or that every time you have to make sure that you are using Shakespearean vocabulary or hi-fi literature vocabulary. You have to make sure that your words are understandable enough, your words are relatable enough when they are being used in your essay. Now here is a list of advanced vocabulary for you, few examples. Take a diary or a pen or a paper or write down in your notes and make sure to use these words in your essay. Advantages instead of good or beneficial. Significant instead of important. Consequently instead of so or as a result. Conversely instead of on the other hand. Moreover instead of also or in addition. Using these words can actually make your writing so polished and really structured when it is being read by a professional examiner on the other hand, and therefore can make your essay go from band 6 to band 8.5 or 9. Good vocabulary or using technical words in your essay is just half of the equation. The rest of the half depends on the cohesion or the flow. For example, just imagine your favorite movie or your favorite book, right? Why do you like that movie so much? Why do you like that book so much? It has an entire story, it has an entire structure. A story starting from point A and ending to point B, right? There is a flow to it, there is a structure to it. Nothing is starting from nowhere and ending at nowhere. Therefore, cohesion or coherence, they are very, very important factors in your essay. You must have to go and see my other videos where I have explained that how you have to divide your essay into introduction, body paragraphs and conclusions. The videos are there, guys. These are the specific parts of an essay, but how do you club all these parts? How do you make sure that they follow a train of your thought and the reader is not confused or it's not going here and there? To make this train of thought or to make the reader understand that okay, you are transitioning from one idea to another, you are moving from one step to another, we use linking phrases or we use connecting words, for example. Now, connecting words are very important. They help your audience, your readers to understand that now you are changing the idea. For example, if you are writing a point and you have to write something in support of it, what you are going to write? You are going to use the word supposedly in addition to, furthermore, moreover. But if you have to write something which is opposing the idea, right, then you have to use the word for example, however. Now you have to make sure that you use these words in your essay and help your audience to understand where your idea is transitioning or where your idea is changing. Make sure you use these words, you learn these words, put them on your tips and use them 200% in your essay, because they are literally a make or break technique, again, from going from band 6 to band 8.5 or 9. Now, what is this one task for you? I'm going to be giving you a very, very simple task. Use the word therefore, use the word significant and use the word however, and make 3 sentences out of it and drop them into the comment box. I will check whether you are learning correctly or not. Now, what are the common pitfalls or the common mistakes that students usually do? Now, I have told you these techniques to use advanced vocabulary, to use transition words. But again, you have to make sure that you are not using way too advanced vocabulary. You are not using way too fancy words. Like, for example, flabbergasted or nonchalant. These words are not actually to be there in your essay. You have to understand IELTS is a very, very basic English exam. There they have to test your basic English. So you have to be good with your grammar, you have to be good with your structure, you have to be good with your transition words, you have to be good with your vocabulary. It should be advanced vocabulary, but not something fancy or flowery language that you have to put in your essay. Second thing, and the most important thing, many students while writing the essays, they forget to put transition words, because in daily life you may not use them in your day-to-day language, or when you are talking to each and everyone in your surroundings. But make sure when you're writing your essay, you are putting up transition words. Also remember that you're not repeating transition words, right? If you're writing supposedly first, then in the second point, or supposedly in the next paragraph, write firstly, or in the first hand, something like that. Use a variety of them and you will see that your essay looks really, really well. Now, this was your roadmap to ace your IELTS writing tasks. You have to be, again, I'm repeating the points, guys. You have to adhere to the question. You have to be very good with your grammar. You have to be amazing with your vocabulary. You have to be perfect with your structure. And you have to be pinpoint with your coherence. And of course, the transition words, the game changer of all in your essay. So if you have found this video really helpful, please share, subscribe the channel, drop a like, drop comments over here. Also drop any queries or questions that you are facing personally while attempting your mock test, while attempting your section wise test, and I will make sure that I make another video if there are much comments onto that, or I'll reply to you personally and help you out in your process. Till then, see ya.